teach Americans that they are exceptional. Fuck you! We are exceptional. Fucking cock.
Okay. Whatever you say, Stab.
They're exceptional. I am a real American. We are exceptional.
What the fuck?
Fight for the rights of every man.
Whatever you say, Stab. Let's move this.
They're exceptional. I am a real American. We are exceptional. Fight for the rights of every man. Greetings, Cyber 6. How are you today? I am a real American.
Just hear Byron randomly bursting out in laughter. Echo. Echo!
How are you today?
We'll deal with the echo momentarily. Just keep your tits on. Just hear Byron randomly bursting out in laughter. Echo.
Yeah,
Echo!
How are you today?
Are we live?
Yes. Deal with the echo momentarily. Just
Yay.
keep your tits on.
Because Mia doesn't like hanging out with us anymore on cam. She's embarrassed by us.
You be?
Yeah,
Echo!
Yeah. No, truly I'm here.
Yes.
Yes, but you're not on camera.
Come on, post it.
Because of my
Post
internet.
it. Post it.
Hello, yeah.
Brandon,
No,
you touched
truly
it.
I'm
Yes.
Yes, but you're not on
I've already started, brother.
Come on, post it.
Just took my first
Because of
one.
my
Post
internet.
it.
I'm a drinking already. Hello, where are you?
Catch up? I just took my first one.
You touched it.
Yes.
Oh, you fucking. I've already started, brother.
I just got home from work.
Post
I
it.
just took my first
Because of
one.
my
Post
internet.
it. Motherfucker.
I'm a drinking already.
Motherfucker, motherfucker, motherfucker,
understand.
motherfucker, 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 motherfucker,
What's this work to speak of?
It's where I go and I do stuff I don't like to do. And make me money. I just got home from work. I just took my first one.
Post it. Motherfucker.
I'm a drinking already.
Motherfucker, motherfucker,
I don't
motherfucker, 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 motherfucker,
What's this work funny?
It's where I go and I do stuff I don't like to do. And make me money. I just got home from work.
Testicles.
Motherfucker, 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 motherfucker,
What's this work funny?
It's where I go and I do stuff I don't like to do.
Who's this Zerani Zarak guy that's stupid life?
Post
Who
that.
gives a shit?
Post it. Post it.
Shoot her! I think everybody did that.
Stupid life.
Post.
Yay.
There.
Posting this social network.
How's that? Is that a little more sanual?
I guess.
What?
Sane.
I don't understand.
Good. Keep it that way. Because if you did
What?
understand, you might
What?
be afraid.
What?
Ah! Okay.
Mmm.
What the?
Mmm.
You don't say.
Greetings to all 15 of our viewers, about half of which are us. Hi, me. How's it
Yes.
going?
Hello, 10
See if I can get on your game
people.
without everything.
The lack
Get dropped when I hang out.
the lack of viewers right now just exemplifies how I feel about life over the
I
past
was
few
literally like,
weeks.
what, life?
It's just like no matter how hard I seem to try and how much hard work and effort I put into things, I get very little return. Yes.
I'm gonna go get something to drink.
It is like pulling teeth trying to make money in this world. It really is.
Welcome
Pulling
to the real
fucking
world.
teeth.
Things to make money.
Yeah. But I keep trying. Keep trying, hoping for that big break somewhere in there. Each of you should share the link to the live stream. Yes, yes you should. Let's get some of that social media promotion going on, shall we? It's right there, right at the top of your, right in your address bar there. Just post that everywhere. Let the world know. Jeff Messerman says, you'll be a dentist and a success. That's right.
Son, be a dentist.
You don't need a degree for that, right? You just decide one day you want to be a dentist, and then
I stopped
then you're a dentist.
worrying about making money on the internet and just do things I enjoy on the internet. It makes me money that way, but not as much as I want.
Well, that's great, except you don't have to worry about bills. I do.
No, I don't. I'm lucky in that fashion.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
I used to be lucky.
That's why you're looking for a job, though.
Many moons ago. But I've not had that blessing for a very, very long time.
Yeah, my circumstances are slightly different than others, but when they weren't, I would just worked and did this on the side, you know?
Yeah.
But then I couldn't get a job because California sucks.
Oh, there we go. 5 more viewers. Hi, 5 more viewers. How's it going? Mind you, I didn't give any advance notice that this is when we were starting, so it's probably partly my fault. I'm sure.
Yeah, like I said, I noticed we got more viewers when we announced it a day or more ahead of time, but
well,
we don't always know exactly when we'll be able to start the problem.
Yeah, we don't, because I mean, I got the little one on weekends, as most of you know, and most of the time getting her to bed isn't a big deal. She was pretty good today, although we were running a bit late, so yeah. So we are starting actually a little bit earlier than we have on occasion, 8:30 instead of like 9 Pacific time, so that's good. I'm going to move this camera.
Mainly because we want to watch the 3 Doctors after this.
Yes, we've been motoring through classic Doctor Who, and we are just about to begin Season 10 tonight, the big 10th anniversary story, the 3 Doctors. I know the boys here have been looking forward to that one for quite a while, and as have I, actually. It was the first time they'd ever done a multi-Doctor story, and, you know, it's a pretty cool idea. Pretty cool. And Stoudman has burst out into song in text form. Suddenly Seymour
yes, because he knows I'll murder him in real life.
You guys not remember that part? Jeff Mesterman, you'll be a dentist and a success. That's from Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
You say
Steve
so.
Martin's scene. Come on.
Well, good for you. Some of us don't remember the fucking movie. Jeez.
Yeah,
well,
some of us haven't watched it more than once in 15 years.
Some of us have not seen it since it was in theaters in 1986. Although I do have...
Well, Larder is my response to that.
Way to feel old, Sean.
I do have the one-shot comic book adaptation, however, which is just a straight telling of the story. There's no music in it, because it's a comic book.
Just so you know, I have a hellacious delay.
Hello, Twig.
When I tried to turn on my camera, it literally went to robot.
Awesome.
Hey,
Excellent.
Twig.
Oh, there's Twig. Hi, Twig.
Look, you suck up that
Hello,
gas.
Buck.
Oh my god.
God, I'm fucking serious. Look at it, I set my camera down, and look what it does. It doesn't want to look at me.
Brian is
Can
watching
you blame it?
The Doctor's Wife. Ah, so
Fine,
you're in
just
the
look-
middle of Series 6 of the new series. No spoilers, please, because the boys here haven't got there yet.
The boys, apparently.
The boys. The boys. The boas.
I'm gonna try it. I'm eating gelato on a stick.
Awesome. I have no munchies. So, I don't know, I might make some popcorn later or something. Or might just not have munchies tonight. That's a possibility too. I have 2 different types of leftover rice. So I might have some leftover rice as my munchies.
Hey,
because you know, satisfy the sweet tooth, not at all. Cyber6 says, got his mom into Doctor Who, just started Series 4. Excellent. New Who, then. Yeah, it's hard to get modern viewers into the old series unless, you know...
Unless you're us.
Unless they're a little more open-minded to old-school BBC.
Pretty much every woman I've ever talked to says, oh, I couldn't get into the original series. No.
It's like, oh, later.
Well, that is a shame, because there's some great stuff in the original series.
Yeah, like it can be cheesy, but they've got really good stories.
Yeah,
honestly,
exactly.
I felt like Doctor Who really didn't hit its stride until the later 70s, like 66, 67. But
I don't think it really hit stride until Pertwee, to be honest with you. It really feels like it knows what it's doing. Yeah, it really knows what it's doing at this point.
Mm.
I think you can see that.
There were some really good episodes in the 60s, in my opinion.
I'm not saying there aren't.
You can see why I'm so big on the 70s. Because
but I mean,
it really is the peak of the classic series.
Right. What feels like this is like, I love Hartnell. I love his characterization.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Troughton, but it's not like I didn't enjoy his stories, right? And then Pertwee seems to take both like aspects of both of those that I like, and then put his own thing in there, and I think it's like the perfect mix. I think Pertwee is shaping up to be one of my favorite Doctors. I mean, I really like him.
Yeah, he's good. I
think the show's really hitting its stride. Almost every story is consistently good. There's more good stories and bad stories where sometimes that wasn't always the case.
I got the lovable dork vibe from the second Doctor.
The lovable dork.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's kind of that. Yeah, he did have his wisdom of the ages moments as well, but he was much more about the comedy aspects of it, much lighter.
Yeah, very much.
But again, I mean, it's just the way that it's usually done is that each subsequent Doctor tries to distance himself from the performance of his predecessor, while taking some elements on, obviously, but sort of doing his own thing.
Yeah, because they do gotta stay true to the same type of character, but just like their own variation of it.
Yeah. So. Yeah, good stuff. Excuse me.
Which, so far from the Doctors we've seen, obviously we've seen 3. The first Doctor is the wise old man.
Yep.
Second Doctor is the lovable dork.
And
the third Doctor is very much the wise British, just someone who is really focused on what he wants and is not afraid to kick ass if he needs to.
Yeah.
And likes good cars.
He likes good cars. He likes gadgets.
I think he's James Bond and MacGyver's.
He is. Yeah. He's always been described as the James Bond Doctor. He's James Bond without all the womanizing, basically.
And it feels like kind of like MacGyver, the way he gets out of situations.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he's very MacGyver.
I request
that in MacGyver.
I request, since we're talking about Doctor Who, that tonight when we end the InSaNiTy, we should do the epic rap battle of Doctor Who versus Doc Brown.
Oh God, I've seen that one. I wasn't overly impressed.
Why? Because they attacked Doctor Who too hard?
No, I just didn't think it was funny. I didn't think it was one of their better ones.
A lot of people had a problem that he went from the 10th Doctor to the
4th. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, whatever. I don't care about the the nerd twangs or whatever. I can forgive that, but I mean, they basically portrayed 2 of the most popular Doctors, like the most popular from the new era and the most popular from the classic era. And that's fine, so I can understand why they did that. I don't know, it just didn't click with me for some reason.
The only problem I had with it was that Doc Brown was hard to listen to.
Yeah.
His voice doesn't really play towards well for a rap.
Jeff Messer.
Who's the most popular modern Doctor?
David Tennant, hands down.
David Tennant.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the one that all the fangirls gush over.
I see a lot of Matt Smith love, that's fine.
There's definitely a lot of Matt Smith love. Well, Matt Smith, I mean, when he came on, his era was also the beginning of the Stephen Moffat run on the show. So they did a lot of sort of rejiggering of the show just to his era is considered a jumping on point, and a lot of people started watching the show with Matt Smith's first season. So for a lot of them, he's their first Doctor, and they've gone back and checked out some of the others. So they're still pretty new to it, but important. Yeah, absolutely. Jeff Messerman says the Peter Davison years seem terribly underrated even to this day. He wasn't actually exactly the best actor, but I found the stories from that era quite solid. Actually, regarding that, I think he was an excellent actor. The way he played it was very straight, very serious. Again, because he was coming in after Tom Baker, so those are pretty big shoes to fill. So rather than try to do the same kind of thing, especially since Peter Davison actually comes from a comedy background. His other big claim to fame was as Tristan on All Creatures Great and Small. Rather than doing, a more comedic Doctor again, he chose to play it more straight and more serious and more understated. So, at the time, being such a hardcore Tom Baker fan, I didn't care for Peter Davison as much because it was so different. But his portrayal has definitely grown on me over the years, and now I can appreciate it for what it was. But I definitely agree that I think he had some great stories in his era, and they also tried to bring back some of the classic elements that hadn't been seen for a while, as well, like in terms of types.
Are you saying I won't like Peter Davison probably, at least at first?
I think you will, but it might be a bit of a shock to you at first, just how different his portrayal is. But no, I think you'll enjoy it. There are definitely some solid stories in his run.
I didn't think I was going to hate... I didn't think I was going to dislike Troughton as much as I did.
Some of my all-time favorite stories are actually from the Peter Davison era, even though my favorite era is the 70s. So, two of my all-time favorites are from his era.
Yeah, as far back as I can remember knowing about Doctor Who, this comes probably back to the late 90s, actually, where I first heard about Doctor Who, but only the really nerdcore nerdies were into it back then, and people like Sean. And but as I have here on my camera, this for me has always been the face of Doctor Who. No matter every time someone talked about it,
Tom Baker,
every time I heard about it, it was Tom Baker. I'd always recognized the hat, the scarf, the color, all the colors and stuff like that. And he was.
Oh yeah, for a very long time. He's still considered the face of Doctor Who to a lot of people. It hasn't really been until the modern show that he sort of got some competition in that.
With David Tennant and stuff.
Yeah, Cash Black says he's watching the first episode of Bates Motel. It's okay so far. I really enjoyed Bates Motel, actually, a lot more than I expected to.
That's another one I need to check out.
Yeah, it's the season's really short. It's only 10 episodes, and apparently that's the norm. They're just doing 10-part seasons. But really good. Really like the cast in it, and it's got a great ongoing storyline that is an interesting sort of reinvention of the Norman Bates story that still pays homage to the classic characters. Brian says, thoughts on the Peter Cushing movie?
I liked what I've seen so far.
It's
about 20 minutes of it.
It's nice to look at, but honestly, I find certain aspects of it painful to watch.
Like anything else.
For example, how the characters keep calling him Doctor Who, and how his name in the movie is apparently Doctor Who. The fact that he's just some old scientist dude who invented a time machine. It doesn't have the theme music. It doesn't have the TARDIS sound. It's like all the things that have become iconic about it aren't in the show. It's just this the Doctor Who, and sort of pale imitations of the show companions and the Daleks. And even the Daleks aren't quite like the Daleks in the show either.
And to be fair, we will be watching that to just have everything done.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's just.
I mean, they're
it seemed incredibly cheesy when I was.
Yeah, they're fun, and I mean, I'm sure it was exciting at the time being able to see the Daleks in glorious Technicolor, which of course
it looks beautiful.
The show was still in black and white for a few years after that, actually. But yeah, I think they're okay. It's just sort of fun little, I don't know, alternate universe Doctor Who stories.
No distractions.
And even the
Byron, pour yourself a shot.
Even the two movies don't even seem to go quite together. Seems to be some continuity issues between the two movies. Never mind between the show. But yeah, I mean, I liked Peter Cushing as the character. I thought he was a good big screen version of William Hartnell's first Doctor. But yeah, they're not my favorite. I haven't actually seen them in a very long time. I just I've got rips of the Blu-rays because of course the Blu-rays haven't been released here yet. But you know, it's a very slick, good-looking, big-budget version. Well, big budget at the time anyway. Version of two of the original television stories.
Okay, so Byron, you got your shot?
Right here.
I'm gonna go on cam for this. All right. To being the most social week I've ever had in my life. Cheers.
There you go. Cheers.
Interesting. Raptor Rivera says. Raptor Rivera
so I will
says,
not be at. I will. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I say I won't be here next week, just so everyone knows, because I'll be at a role-playing event.
Oh, that's next Saturday?
Until fuck knows when.
Damn. All right.
Yep.
Okay, then. Raptor Rivera says, seems like a lot of horror films are getting a new life via TV. American Psycho may get one now. Interesting.
Yeah, they're ordering a pilot for American Psycho, the TV show.
Really?
Yep.
That's interesting. Perhaps it will spawn a properly done Blu-ray release of the movie. That'd be nice.
Like a collector's. Aren't we coming up to like the 15th anniversary this year?
Possibly. Maybe that might be part of the reason why they're wanting to do it now.
Yeah. Well, and apparently, rumor has it it's going to employ a bunch of other characters from Easton Ellis' books. So it's going to be like an expanded universe because all of the books are in the same universe. So
okay,
the characters know each other. Derek Bateman from American Psycho knows Vanderbeek's character from fucking what was it called? The Rules of Attraction, and so on and so forth.
Torque the Prisoner says they better fucking not be making a TV show of American Psycho.
Well, sad for you. Considering the movie's not even that great at portrayal of the book. Not the
well,
book.
it can't be really. I mean, the book is
exactly.
pretty.
No, I was about to say that.
Yeah.
It's not something that could be made into a movie. Maybe a miniseries, and it would still be fucking bonkers. It would make less sense than the movie does.
And they need to water it down quite a bit. Like some of the actual murders and torture scenes and whatnot in the book are quite gruesome and long and drawn out and detailed.
Yeah, they would probably cut the torture scenes down a bit. Yes, I would assume.
Yeah.
I like the movie as its own entity, though.
Yeah, I enjoyed the movie very much, actually. I didn't see it until long after all the furor had died down about it. But,
same here.
But I was actually surprised by how much I really enjoyed it. In particular, I really enjoyed the satirical side of it. That it was this huge satire of... Yeah, with just this huge satire of, yuppie life and, plastic personalities and whatnot.
In the movie... I'm sorry.
That's why I feel like the movie is its own entity,
The movie does parody that also, but it also is a parody of the Psycho, if you will. That horror trope. It's kind of cool.
That's true, yeah. And being the 80s kid that I am, when he was going through his little encapsulated histories of Huey Lewis and the News and Genesis, I was like, yep, that's all accurate. I know all the albums he's talking about and how influential they were at the time.
It's 2 years until the 15th anniversary. It was released in 2000.
Oh, okay.
Feels like it was longer.
I have to return some videotapes.
Can't listen to him to be square the same way now.
And forever in my mind, I will have what's his face running down the hallway in just tennis shoes, wielding a chainsaw. Forever.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale, thank you. So when I heard him release his Batman, I just all I thought was him in a Batman cowl running with a chainsaw butt naked. I'm pretty sure someone made an animated GIF of that somewhere. That's why when they said that, I was like, no, that's a terrible idea.
Patrick Bateman as the Dark Knight.
Patrick Batman, actually.
Patrick Batman. Perfect.
You're welcome for that little brain poop.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Oh my god, I'm surprised this has not been taken down off eBay. This is so illegal, it's not even funny.
David Osborne says, American Psycho is such a good movie. Some awesome lines like, don't look at it, eat it.
I love that he has a fucking panic attack over the fucking cards. Like,
oh, the business cards. Yeah.
business cards.
It's like, oh my god, his is laminated.
I love that. I love that
Oh, it's
part.
embossed.
Daily weight paper. He's like describing the paper and the ink use on it like obsessively.
Yeah.
Great.
That was awesome, the business card. I forgot about that scene, actually. That was great.
It's like one of the best sequences in the movie, actually.
Yeah. I've only seen it all the way
well
through
done.
once, and then I was so appalled at the Blu-ray quality, I returned it. Or sold it, I can't remember. I think I sold
I
it.
would personally buy it for $3. There's my price for that.
probably. Like, just so you can have it in your collection. Right?
I mean, I like the movie, and I want the movie in my collection. I just wish the Blu-ray was better.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree.
This is unbelievable.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what they do with the pilot. Keep an eye out for leaks.
If it goes forward, if we ever see it, etc.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm wondering when
they
the.
would have to. I would assume they would have to try and do something with the book.
I'm wondering when we're going to see the Phoenix Rising pilot, because they've been talking about that quite a bit over on the Captain Power page.
Have they filmed it?
I don't know.
Wow.
I want to see them finally do Powers. They've been talking about it and working on it for like 5 years. Just
Longer than that.
do it! 10 years, whatever. Just
Thank
do
you.
it.
It's been so long.
No.
Since issue 1, Justin. Since issue 1. Since issue fucking 1. They've had
switched
rights
from
for that
this
thing.
company
Floating
to
around.
that company to this company. Fucking
Yep.
just put it out! Put it out!
Yeah. It's passed between TV studio and movie studio actors and everything. Just somebody just fucking make it good and don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Bring Bendis? Is that right?
Brian Michael Bendis.
wrote that?
Huh? What?
Powers.
Bendis wrote
Brian
that,
Michael
right?
Bendis.
My own world. Yes.
Yeah, bring him on
Michael
as
Bendis.
at least a fucking head writer or something.
Well, he has experience working on films too. So, like, you know. So.
I'm sure he knows that certain things will have to get changed in the version and all that shit. But I mean, I want him to be okay with it. I want him to okay everything.
I would
And
like
not
it
like
to be
the Alan
something
Moore
along the lines
okay
of The
thing.
Walking Dead, where
Exactly.
the person who created the comic has a lot to say about what happens in the television series. You know?
It's not really that fucking hard. It's not a mystery, people. Just make it work.
And The Walking Dead ended up being like very different from the comic, obviously.
But at the same time,
It's
it
still
keeps
fucking
it on the
awesome.
important parts, you know? And that's
And
That's
it
the
adds
thing. Hit the
new
important part.
things.
do its own
So-
thing. Yeah, and do your own thing. It's absolutely fine to do your own thing. Just make sure you hit the important parts that we all loved.
Yep.
You know?
Hits the major beats.
Oh. And at first, it really did feel like all the stuff that's happened on the TV show could happen in between issues of the comic. It wasn't until, like, the third season in which you're like, okay, this is totally true in the comic now. Like, before that, you could see easily fitting episodes in between issues. The third season's where they really deviated, but not in a bad way. Still hit the beat, just... different.
Well,
Are you
still,
okay,
a
Sean?
lot of the same things happened. They were just moved to other characters because those
Yeah.
characters to whom those things happened in the comic were killed in the show. So, but
And some characters in the show were still alive when they were dead in the comic. So.
yes,
And
this
some
is true.
characters in the show didn't even exist in the comic.
Yes,
Exactly. And some people in the comics haven't made it to the show yet. So.
that's true. Yeah.
Like Merle.
Okay.
And for those who haven't seen season 3, I won't spoil it, but God, the end
Goddamn.
of season 3, I almost cried. It's just like,
Almost? Yeah, and you...
no!
You should have cried.
David Osborne says the version of the Blu-ray he got from France was pretty good. This may be a better transfer for the France edition.
And apparently David is also taking us into the kitchen to get some microwaved egg fried rice.
Ah,
Excellent.
that sounds good.
I like me some egg fried rice.
Oh, God. I would kill for some good egg fried rice right now.
I wouldn't say that. He says, Ben Christian says in the latest season of The Walking Dead there was no development. Someone would
What?
leave the camp or season and be taken right back to it.
That's not at all accurate. I think you're misinterpreting development from returning to a theme of returning to where you started, okay? There's a theme there, and it's not that nothing changed. The characters changed. Every time a character would leave and go back, he was a different person when they came back.
Yeah.
There was so much fucking development.
There was clear development. Like,
so much, like more than in any other fucking season, in my opinion.
yeah, all the characters went through
Rick
huge
went from fucking
changes.
batshit insane. Yeah, Rick had probably the biggest change.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He
clearly
goes
the
from
main character right
batshit
now.
insane to like realizing the difference between himself and the governor,
Yeah.
and how
He said good
important
point.
that difference is.
Yeah.
You know, and
You're allowed to be annoyed by that. That's fine, but it's not that it's...
the development of God, I'm trying to remember the name now. Carl. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. But
Get back in the house, Carl. Carl's not in the house.
In season 2, it's get back in the house, Carl. In season 3, it's like, what the fuck are you doing, Carl? Stop! You know,
Okay, give me your gun, Carl. Give me your gun.
Seriously, what is going on with Carl?
God.
He's growing up and he's changing. And it's
He
like,
is. He
Yeah.
knows that you can't piss around in this world that they live in.
I think the thing is he had a lot of influence. Shane influenced him a lot.
You need
You know,
to
you can see
need to
that.
be able to make snap decisions, or you may die.
Yeah, and sometimes they're wrong.
Sometimes they're wrong, but I mean that's
Yeah, that's
You know,
that, and you have to learn to live with that.
better
That's
to
the-
be wrong and alive.
Right. And the thing is
You know.
about the shows, it's like, yes, you have to make. Sometimes you have to make very quick decisions. Carl has made some wrong decisions, but
It's all part of the
problem with
process.
I was
Carl
literally
is he
gonna say,
doesn't realize that
it's-
he's made mistakes yet because he's too young to understand that.
It's
And
better
that's
to be wrong
moral
and
quandary.
alive than right and dead.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm saying that's the moral quandary, is that he doesn't see that he's done a bad, and that's where his character's going. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Carl, badass or psychopath?
Shit,
You
I
need
gotta
to
put-
judge.
Put some food away and get some other food.
Psychopath.
Carry on.
Alright.
He's very firmly on the road to psychopath. But I think the character
With a
can be
chance
redeemed.
for badass. Yeah.
No, I don't
Right,
think
I mean,
he's.
the thing
I don't think he's going to go psycho. I think he's just going to
No.
be very acclimatized to this world and how to survive in it.
I get a little crazy for that, of course.
Well, yeah,
Ugh.
but
Uh,
that's yeah.
oh, my
Apparently,
flash plugin crashed. Interesting.
I love that he.
But that's yeah.
I say apparently some fuck nugget here on eBay thinks that they can sell their service of installing an illegal app for XBMC and emulators on the Ouya for $60. The
That's not
emulators are
news.
fine. The emulators are fine. They're on the official store. The problem is that he was going to install XBMC again on the official store already, and also he's going to update it with the service XBMC Hub, which is highly illegal.
Why?
Because XBMC Hub is not an official app for XBMC. You have to sideload it, and it
Okay.
links. It's the one that streams and links and gets you ice films and one channel,
Oh,
which is
the problem is
illegal.
that's not actually illegal. I can. You can.
Yes.
Giving someone the power to do something illegal is not illegal. It's the act of doing something illegal that's illegal.
There's a report service for it
program.
There is a service report here on eBay for soliciting the ability to do something of illegal actions.
That is not illegal though. It's against terms of service. But my point is, I can install a torrent program on a computer. Most people are going to use that to do illegal things like bootleg videos and music, but that doesn't make it illegal to have that program installed for somebody. That's why.
That's fine and everything. But the picture he shows here,
sorry,
as you can probably see it,
I can't see.
Well, I'm showing a bunch of movie titles via Video Mashup, which is another one of those illegal streaming services, of movies being streamed on it.
Oh, fuck you, Ben! You said at least Andrea is not. Fuck you, asshole! You heartless piece of shit.
He's not only just installs it, but he actually shows what he installs, and it's like, yeah, there's Ice Films, there's One Channel, the other ones are legal, like Daily Motion, EarthCap, Fox News, and stuff like that. But even one that says Project Free TV, which is another one. Yeah, the bottom line, he is installing illegal applications.
Yeah. Well,
One Channel and Ice Films are illegal apps. They've been confirmed by XBMC. They are not recommended or suggested they be put on XBMC at all. The way you get them, which I've shown you guys how to do it, is you got to go through a remote server, which is not run by them. So, which is why it crashes and it gets blocked a lot, which is why it doesn't work half the time. Because XBMC tries to block it.
Ben, you're right. Michonne is the best character. She's fucking badass.
So you can suffice to say that I have already reported this for soliciting of illegal activity. And, yeah, hopefully it gets pulled. Because that's bullshit. There's just the fact that he's charging someone $60 to install free stuff. Stuff that you just literally just click install on the official store, just button. It's like, what the fuck, man? Are you really that, much of an idiot?
If someone's dumb enough to pay for it, that's their choice.
Oh, I know, yeah. I'm just trying to get it off of eBay before some idiot pays for it. Which means if he pays for it, that's going to say, oh, people will pay for it, and then he'll do it again. So, if it gets blocked, hopefully he won't do it again. Well, he probably will, but less of a chance.
You know what Season 4 of Walking Dead needs more of?
Fuck your Season 4.
It needs more of fucking dead and buried governor. Can somebody just fucking destroy that man, please? Destroy him. Physically, mentally, everything. Just fucking kill him. Kill him dead.
I was gonna say, I figured you froze there, Brandon, because you look dead in your...
Oh, I look dead in my eyes anyway, so I'm dead inside, bro.
You're always dead.
I've been dead inside since I was 5.
But just the camera shot here is just hilarious.
Yeah, my internet's fucking stupid. It's absolutely ludicrous. I shouldn't have these fucking internet issues. Frustrating, and I fucking cannot wait for Google Fiber. But on a side note, I got to go to the Alamo Draft House yesterday. It was cool.
What'd you do?
There's a thing called an 80s party, which, well, first, when I got the Draft House, inside the Draft House had a replica of the statue, the ape statue from, I believe, Planet of the Apes TV series, and then they had various posters from around the world hung on the wall from Planet of the Apes and its various sequels. That was really cool. But I went there for an 80s party, which is basically an 80s music video sing-along / karaoke / dance party. It's kind of cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Back when music videos were...
Oh my god! Music videos were so fucking trippy back then. They were surreal to the max. Also, anyone who says that new music videos are way too salacious or risque, have you not seen the rap videos from the 80s and 90s? Holy shit, chicks and thongs all over that place.
Oh, for God's sakes, we had the thong song.
That's from the 90s, though.
Well, you said 80s and 90s.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I like big butts, and I
was
cannot lie.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Me So Horny, that song. Me So Horny, there's just, holy crap.
We
like,
love you long time.
Everyone's getting on Miley Cyrus's case, but I'm like, but that's how it's always been. Like, nothing changed.
No, I mean, even into
changed at all.
Even into the early 2000s, when you're like, fuck it, I mean, look at all the music videos that Shaggy had. Even his name. Fucking Shaggy. There's somebody banging on the sofa. It wasn't me. We even did it in the shower. It wasn't me. She even caught me on camera.
Stop!
This is exactly what we try to do to you.
For the love of tits, stop.
You just randomly out of nowhere just go, and
Byron, you still there?
It's just like, oh my god, I'm gonna throw something through the internets at you.
Byron.
I know I'm not from a place where I can legitimately ask you to stop, but stop!
Byron! God damn it, Byron. What happened to you? I can't do a shout at you, brother.
He D-shaped.
I have noted several times that MTV is meaningless now. I call it meaningless television.
Yeah, that's their new name, I'm guessing.
Because, well, it definitely doesn't mean music anymore.
Do they even show any music videos at all at any point in time?
No.
I call it false advertising. We should sue.
They changed their title so that it's not music television anymore. It's just MTV.
Oh, that's dumb. Probably because they were going to get sued. And they knew.
Well, the thing is, on your music television, you're not actually showing any music. Could be construed as false advertising.
You know, they could come back and say something like, well, you know, it is kind of hard to keep MTV nowadays as nobody makes music videos anymore.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
YouTube is the new MTV in terms of that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, YouTube is where you go for all your music videos. Look at fucking Psy. Got billions of fucking views. People want to watch music videos, so I don't know why MTV decided this would be a better route, because it's like, yeah, you still could have been making shit tons of money.
Tell that to the fucktards over at G4. See how hard they side-fucked their channel? Good lord.
Everyone's fucked.
I just had an idea. We should do a movie gangbang music videos. Call it Music Gangbang.
We should do it by eras, too. We should do like an 80s music gangbang, 90s, 70s. Go all the way back as far as we can.
Yeah, History Channel doesn't really show any history programs.
And one of us to be Butthead. Then
and the Learning Channel doesn't show any learning shit anymore. And Discovery doesn't discover shit other than what they can line their pocket.
That's what I love about being how old I am, is that I can talk to people who are younger and be like, do you know that when I was a kid, the Learning Channel actually had stuff that you could learn, and Discovery Channel was actually kind of scientific, and
back then
History
we had
Channel, there was actually history on it.
Back then, believe it or not, Nova wasn't the only channel that actually taught you shit.
Well, it's interesting.
Nova wasn't a channel. It was a show on PBS. I made toast and peanut
non-stop.
Yay!
Toast and peanut butter. That's my munchies.
I don't know if this was local, but local. I guess
after being bored and bored.
When I was little, Nova did actually have its own channel.
Okay.
Byron, are you back yet?
Just saying.
Okay.
I know it's not it wasn't a national channel. Like it wasn't something like PBS.
Sure, garbage gamer, whatever you say. Nova had its own channel.
And the Hallmark Channel doesn't even show a single fucking greeting card anymore.
You know, the rest of the world can still hear me. You know, everyone else can still hear me.
I know,
even
you
when
say
you
it
do
every
that.
time you... As long as I don't hear you, I don't give a shit. Because I have the room in the Hangout, not Hangout, but in the live thing here muted, so I can't hear you.
I see.
So as long as I don't hear you, that's good.
Okay.
Life is better.
Jeff said something hilarious.
Awesome. I like hilarious things.
Channel 96 showed Naughty Bits. I didn't know about that. I always watched the scrambled green wavy shit, which kind of looked like Naughty Bits. It still matches.
As long as you can hear the sound.
Yeah, that's right.
The sound was never scrambled.
Occasionally you can see a boob, too.
In negative color.
Just once, I saw a vagina on that.
A couple times I watched and I forgot to scramble it. Because they would unscramble it for the previews in between the horns.
Yep.
And sometimes they'd forget to switch the scrambling back on until like an hour into the porno.
Oh, my favorite part is there was a glitch where if you had the guide open while it was unscrambled and it went to go to scramble, it wouldn't scramble. So then you just turn the guide off and watch porn.
The other thing was sometimes the scrambling wasn't even that scrambled, it was just put into negative color.
Yeah.
So I could take my old VHS tapes of those scrambled channels, feed them into my digital editor, and reverse the color back to normal.
Make porn again. I'm a porn again Christian, by the way.
Yeah, Zach. I miss the original Disney Channel. They used to show old Disney cartoons. They used to show
Kids
Zorro.
Incorporated.
What about the magical world of Disney that was on every week?
Yeah.
I used to watch that all the time.
Kids Incorporated and Disney Channel. It was the shit.
Disney.
Kids Incorporated. K.
Jeff Messerman says,
Fuck all of you.
and the Hallmark Channel doesn't show a single greeting card anymore.
Oh, and finally he sees the funny comment from 5 minutes ago.
What? Sorry, I was in the kitchen. I can't read the
read it out
text
loud.
from the toaster.
I read it out loud while you were here. Justin said something, and then finally you noticed 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just because I'm here, I might not have my headphones on. I don't know. I can't hear you.
I can't tell because my camera's off. Everything's off because of fucking bandwidth.
I probably didn't have my headphones on yet.
This was when you were talking to Eric about whatever. I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
yes, that's something funny.
yeah, I didn't hear any of that because I was, focused on proving that Eric was wrong. Again.
Some more continuous.
Too bad it was
just
called
so
WGBH.
important,
So
damn
fuck
it.
you.
Ah, you guys.
What? Nobody watches The Wiggles? Fuck all of you. God, drop some acid.
I did watch Kitchen Cartoons, by the way. I remember
Rosie
that.
watches that.
Byron, are
sometimes.
you back?
Yeah.
Fuck, let's do a shot. I was
Okay.
waiting for you to come back.
I had to go
That
smoke
bastard left.
like 2 cigarettes in a row.
Oh, fuck.
Stocking up. Build up the nicotine.
Cyber 6 goes, I remember seeing a boob on CBC.
Oh, I saw a live vasectomy on fucking on the Learning Channel.
Oh, yeah, there's some wankable material right there.
God, no, it actually blew my stomach. I was 12 and going, I never want this to happen to me. Alright, turn the cam on.
In a sec. There we go.
This is a very full shot, because I shorted myself a little bit last time. To boobs, and their glorious
Boobs.
roundness.
Used.
Jeff says, I'm used to it. My barbs and zingers are lost on my kids. I feel like Andy Kaufman reading Gatsby in a nightclub most of the time.
Here.
Jeff, you should totally feel like Rodney Dangerfield through all parts of his life. No respect.
Jeff, if I could like that
Oh,
comment
fuck,
on
that was
here,
awful.
I would.
Cyber 6 says, only 90s kids watch The Wiggles.
Not true. My niece watched The Wiggles in like 2002.
Well, way to take the joke comment completely seriously, Stout.
You're welcome.
That drink was so hard he crashed.
Cash asks, hey Z-Man, any package openings coming? Nope. Haven't received any packages.
I don't either. You should send me packages so I can open them.
Funny enough, I do have some updates I need to do from before I suddenly ran out of money.
Suddenly.
So I might as well do the videos about the stuff I got before I suddenly discovered I was poor.
And before you lose your internet.
I got my internet extended until the 28th, so at most I might be offline for about a week.
My internet's supposed to die in 4 days, but we'll see.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be is one thing, and will is another thing.
My favorite Dangerfield quote was, "You think you have it tough? I got a facelift. There was one just like it underneath."
The only other thing is my power will probably get cut off a couple days after that.
Oh, damn.
Yep. I'm sorry, not power. My utilities will get turned off. All of them.
So no water, no power, nothing.
Yeah, I have to take showers via the hose from my neighbor, who's generously giving us access to his hose. The good news is it's 100 degrees outside, so the water's like 95 on the other hose.
And you don't shower.
There is that.
Oh, time for my annual shower.
Monthly shower. And by shower, I mean I just put a hose in my shorts and wait until I stop until the boner goes away.
It's very annoying as raising up arms about the idea that we pay for taking a shit.
No, you pay for water. You don't pay to take a shit. No one charges you to poop. They charge you to take the poop away from
you. You can poop if you have no utilities. Well, you can, but it's
not true. You can poop. Yes, you can still poop. But you don't have anyone to take the poop away from you.
What the hell, Rob? Rob says he made a DVD Blu-ray update and overview of every Friday the 13th movie, minus Freddy vs. Jason, and still haven't uploaded them. Dude, yesterday was Friday the 13th! The hell?
And you missed the most crucial film of all, Freddy vs. Jason, dick.
There you go.
How can you... Look, it's like... Ah, God. I swear Rob Jensen's my Judas.
By the way, speaking of needing money, added a few more things to the DVD and Blu-ray list, the sale list. The graphic novels have already been pulled and sent off to be sold. So, if there's anything on those lists that strikes your fancy, don't wait any longer because they're going off to the pawn shop either Monday or Tuesday. Just saying. I figure I've had the list up for like 3 weeks. That's plenty of time.
So Zach doesn't want me to hang in there literally. He just wants me to fall in real life. Figuratively, hang on. He said, saw your video today, Skin. The best I can say is for you to hang in there. Figuratively, not literally. Okay, so I can fall to my death, but, you know, as long as I hang in there figuratively, it's okay.
Figuratively, yeah. Okay, that wrestling guy whose name I can't remember. And
Jeff said, I'm inspired,
Oh,
Rob.
okay.
I will upload a review of every Saturday the 14th movie. So, all 2 of them, of course.
I actually saw the original Saturday.
The first one's on DVD, finally.
I actually saw the original Saturday the 14th in the theater when it was new.
And they called him Loser then, too.
They've never not
But
called
not
me
because
loser.
of that.
Losers are the cool kids.
Well, I was too young to see the Friday the 13th movie, so I figured I'd see that one. The kid-friendly
It's
version.
so long. Now that it's on home video, we're probably going to do it for Movie Gangbang. Eventually. After we get through 100, finally.
I did find, I think, a VHS rip of it a few years ago and watched it for the first time since I was a kid.
I just realized
It was fun.
we may not actually be able to watch Hundra. Or I may have to watch
We're
Hundra.
never going to get through 100.
That's true. That's true, we might not.
Which, of course, by the way, guys, you need to continue doing Movie Gangbang, please.
Okay.
Keep it alive.
We'll see what we can do.
I've got a few bonus episodes left, but that's it. Speaking of which, I should probably upload the ones that I still have on the computer. So they're almost all of them are uploaded to the server because I wanted to make sure that if I worked around, someone could still post them.
Ah, okay.
So they will be up.
Richard Benjamin, yeah. Richard Benjamin's great. First thing I remember seeing him in was Westworld, where he was one of the main characters in Westworld, and then
I like that movie.
I actually have the DVD of Quark, which was a very
Holy shit.
short-lived sci-fi comedy series, TV series that he did. Very funny. Very funny. The pilot episode was kind of not as funny, but once they went to full series, they tweaked it a bit, and it was hilarious.
So the
going forward,
pilot wasn't funny, and yet it still got made as a series.
It did.
That's the power of belief back then, man.
Yeah. And the series is hilarious. Like, I have not laughed at a single episode, so... Yeah.
Not laugh?
That's right.
Parse that out loud.
No, that was a correct double negative usage.
Yeah. Well, it's still double negative, so it's still wrong. But
Just hold on a second.
you have never failed to laugh. But there's not been a moment an episode where you haven't laughed. There we go. That's how we do it.
There we are. Quark. The complete series.
I remember seeing things about Quark, but I've never actually seen the show.
It's funny.
I've read stuff about it.
It's very short as well. It's only like 8 episodes, I think. Has Tim Thomerson in it as well.
I love Tim Thomerson.
Yep.
I think that's how I found out about it. I was looking up the scanners.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is Quark?
You mean Trancers?
Trancers, sorry, yes. Damn it, I get that mixed up all the fucking time. Well, for a reason. One was to cash in on the other by name, make you think about it. But obviously
Interstellar
they're not
Trash
similar at all.
Collectors, that's right, yeah.
Now I hit the peak to drink a lot of alcohol.
And Ficus, yes, their version of Spock, the half-man, half-plant, yeah. Yeah, I think the addition of Ficus into the mix is really what made it work better. His sort of seriousness was a nice juxtaposition for the zanier other characters.
Watching the intro to The Great Space Coaster.
The Great Space Coaster.
It just reminds me of that. Again, it reminds me of that stupid Family Guy sketch. God, where they're all old. And he's like, he's holding a map. He goes, "Shut up, Ricky! Just shut up! The next words out of your mouth or the directions to the fish skeleton. I'm gonna punch you right in the stomach." And it's just like, Great Space Coaster, get on board.
Yeah, I have vague recollections of that. Mainly just the theme song.
My version of the Great Space Coaster is the that one with the school bus, Magic School Bus. That's what it's called.
Oh yeah, Magic School Bus. Yeah,
Magic School Bus. It's the same damn thing.
Rosie watches that.
It's still on TV.
Yeah, well, in repeats. Yeah.
I was gonna say, my God, they're still making new episodes.
No. There are such a thing as repeats and retro channels.
Yeah, like I said, I have Me TV, Memorable Entertainment Television. And that's
Met?
No, Me TV. Memorable Entertainment Television.
Metiv?
Metv.
TV.
Me TV!
Metis TV, I get it.
Meaty what?
Meaty. Yes, Meaty.
Meaty V.
Metis.
But yeah, they show a lot of interesting. That's where I can watch my Bonanza, Gunsmoke, A-Team, and all that shit.
Oh, really?
But I can also watch.
I must have missed that one. Jeff Messerman. Jeff says, so I heard that when the Voyager had departed our solar system this past week, all I could think of was Kirk unit feature requires you to disclose the information. Sick, right? Sci-Fi Guy asks, Sean, how are the Multimedia Chronicles DVD orders going? Are you asking about the last wave of them from several months ago? They're coming slowly.
I need money to ship them out.
I need the money to ship them out, and also my printer died, so I can't print out covers for them. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I do have a shit ton of money coming to me next month. So if I can spare some out of that, I'll buy a new printer and get those finished up. because I definitely thank everyone for their patience on that. I obviously didn't expect my equipment to be dying as I'm trying to fill the last few orders, but yeah, they're coming. I haven't forgotten anybody, don't worry. I may be slow, but I get there in the end.
Haha, that's what she said. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
what?
I also need to pick up some more blanks. Turns out I didn't quite have enough LightScribe discs left over for the number of orders I received. It just goes on and on. It never ends.
This is the song that never ends.
Yeah.
It's on and on, my friends.
You know what I could do? I was thinking with Google Drive, if I can figure out a way to get their higher level subscription, like their 100 gigabyte one, I could put all the discs up there as downloadables. Done. Put them in like passworded zip archives, and here you go, $5 each or something, you know. Enjoy. And then I could still offer DVDs, just as direct downloads.
You make the disc yourself.
Burn them your own damn self.
Have you looked at Amazon Print on Demand?
I can't do that. There's some copyrighted material in there.
Oh.
So. That's that.
Okay then.
Some of the video letter intros and stuff have music that
That's that, Mrs.
technically
That's
shouldn't
that.
be on there,
So,
but
are they dispersed out throughout the sets, or can you only sell some of them then via Amazon?
I don't know off the top of my head.
You might want to look into that, because it's no work for you. You just basically give them the files, and then
Yeah,
you won't get a lot of money, but you're not actually working.
I know.
together.
I know. I thought about that as an option. I don't know.
My ass is windy.
Well, good for your ass.
But that's the other thing is, I mean, if I do them as downloadables, which was kind of always meant to be the end goal, then I can offer them cheaper, and people can get them a lot more easily. Theoretically, they just need to, you can either watch them on a computer or burn them to disk, whatever you want.
And I assume they'd come with cover files and all that stuff.
Yep. Oh yeah, no, they'd have the full resolution cover files, like totally the same ones that I print my covers from.
Cool.
So, staggeringly beautiful, gorgeous quality. You just need a lot of black ink. I'll say that right now. Use a lot of black on those covers.
Or just use your bucket tool and paint and turn it white and say "fuck you, Sean."
Well, you could, or you can do that, whatever you want.
Fuck you! I like my black ink.
That's right. Yeah.
That's what she said. What?
So that's where that's at. So if all goes well, if all goes according to plan, then I should be able to offer them again as downloadables, and get the last batch of physical orders sent out, hopefully within the next month. So we'll see.
I need to do like
12
videos very quickly.
No, it's a valid question, and I'm glad you asked it because it actually gave me the opportunity to sort of not only update anybody who's watching, but also to say sort of what the future plans are for them. Because I know there's a lot of people who still wanted the DVDs, but just weren't able to get them at the time for whatever reason. So
I'm still wanting them, but can't get them.
Yeah. So, I know a lot of people prefer to download stuff, so it'll make it a lot easier for them. It'll make it easier for me. Also means I don't have to worry about supplies or equipment or anything either, and I can offer them cheaper and more conveniently. And then there's no waiting. Just like download it. Done. There you go. Enjoy.
I love boobies.
So no more months and months of waiting for me to get them sent out.
I'm sorry.
The HD rants, yeah. Yeah, Rob says he wanted all the HD rant stuff, so I think you're another one who has a pending order, aren't you, Rob? I'm pretty sure I've got you on my list somewhere. Yeah, I've got them all in a master list of who's getting what and stuff like that. So I keep pretty meticulous records of everything. So haven't sent out a wrong disc yet.
Yeah.
I saw your link. It's awesome. It's like
To
you.
what?
Oh.
What's going on?
Saw his link.
I sent him a link
Kids
to the-
Incorporated.
Yeah.
To what?
The Kids Incorporated theme.
Oh. Okay.
Greatest show ever.
Kids Incorporated.
K-I-D-S. Kids Incorporated.
I think I might have watched that at some point.
Might have been like slightly after your time,
It was.
or right in time for you. Who knows?
It started in the early to mid '90s. Went for about 5 or 6 seasons.
Oh, okay. I probably
It
didn't
actually
watch it
started
then.
in the '80s.
Kids Incorporated?
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe I did watch it then. I don't know.
Fact check this. I'm curious.
HD what?
1984 and ended in '94. Holy shit!
HD Rants commenters. That was a misleading title. Oh, yeah.
Actually, it was on for 10 seasons, from '84 to '94, and ended. And the reruns were going till '96.
See, then I can argue. It's like, no, it's not a misleading title at all. The title refers to the types of idiots that I'm addressing in this video, and the typical things they say.
Cybersix says only '90s kids remember Kids Incorporated.
Yeah, right.
Shut up.
The thing I love about those, though, Zach, as I'm sure you've seen many times, is it allows me to very quickly see who actually watched the video and who's just commenting on the title. Because I get a lot of people trying to school me in, you know, the importance of film grain and how I'm a Philistine for not appreciating it. I'm like, you didn't watch the video, did you?
I check that video occasionally and just laugh and laugh and laugh.
Yeah, there's a few. There's like the screenshot comparison videos. I still get a lot of dumbass comments on. Still, and of course the film grain ones. Those are probably the three.
Brain damage to the image.
Those are probably the three most commonly, like to this day, commented on ones. But
I apparently need to do my own version of that, where I just yell.
Well, there you go. See, Rob says I've learned to just not think about title relating to the content and just watch the content. Well, there you go.
Oh my God, Rob, you're expanding as a human being. Awesome.
Well, I mean, the title is related to the content, just not in the way that people are necessarily expecting. So.
Only Zero's kids remember Fire.
Hot kid, by the way. Hot kid.
Hot kids.
Yes.
Not kids.
The hot kids are not kids. Oh, shit, you grew up fast. Kids Incorporated. A bunch of very famous pop stars started in Kids Incorporated, including Fergie and Martika.
Cool.
And other people.
So Fergie isn't the princess?
No, member of the Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, okay.
The hot Cooch Sweat filled one.
Cooch Sweat?
Yeah, there's a photo of them. Like, did she pee her pants? Like, no, it's fucking Cooch Sweat, bitch.
It's Cooch Sweat.
And it happened when you're a fucking dancer. You sweat in the hot places of your body, which includes fucking cooch.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Holy fuck.
Zach says, the best comment is still, dude, you are a fucking loser. Have you lost your virginity yet? I laugh for at least 30 seconds each time I see it. Yeah, that was the...
yeah, I love that one.
That was on one of my Ninja Turtles disambiguation videos, because, you know, I get a lot of those too. It's like, oh, you're a grown man talking about cartoons. Loser! Raptor Rivera says, Sean had a video entitled Samurai Jack. Finally a reference I get. Oh, there you go.
Only Neanderthal kids remember the wheel. Oh, Cyber 6. Fucking nailed it.
Disappointingly, Raptor, not as many people were disappointed that it was not me talking about the cartoon Samurai Jack as I had hoped. Oh well.
What were you reviewing?
A couple of video games I picked up. I think it was Genji Days
Jack and Daxter
Genji Days of the Blade and Jack and Daxter Collection, yeah.
I gotta think of provocative titles for my videos.
Yeah.
Jeff says he's getting special LASIK so that the whole world will, to him, have film grain, which solves everything.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
I dream in grainy film, so, you know. 2.40 to 1 ratio, in fact.
Oh. Rob says, one stupid one is, I was about to buy Uncaged for the Wolverine Origins game, but after seeing this bug, I bought Resident Evil 5. Thank you. Me. It was a loop. Sure, it took me 30 seconds to figure it out, not 5, but really? Yeah, that one actually surprised me, how many people thought that it was actually my game glitching and not realizing it was me doing that intentionally for, you know, comedic effect. It's like, really? That many people that clueless? Seriously?
Yes, people are that clueless.
Apparently. I guess my acting in that was so superb. They actually genuinely thought...
It's just dense.
I know. It really wasn't.
I was like, you were... I remember...
I'll be the first to admit it.
You were the worst actor ever.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, no. I'm a good actor, just not when I'm being... You know, I was being very intentionally cheesy in that one.
Oh, Zach. Whatever.
Only 90s.
You know, I want them to fucking film movies in 1.77 so that they can stop cropping my fucking movies when they release them to home video. That's what I really want.
There you
go. Right there. Just fucking start from the beginning, and then I won't bitch when it's 177, and I put it in my fucking Blu-ray player and go, it's not 135 or 185.
There, it fills the screen, fucking asshole.
Yeah. What?
Well, it's worse than 235, and they crop it to 177.
Yeah. Echo Bridge.
Yeah, you know, they're cheap.
I like the Wolverine game video where you repeat the attack footage for 5 minutes. Yeah, that's the one we're talking about. The I still haven't actually finished that game. I played quite a ways into it, but I still haven't finished it. I think at this point I'm just going to start over and probably do it as a live Twitch session. And
I remember only that video from it, so...
There you
I
go.
was laughing my ass off. Which I assume was your intended purpose.
Yes, I'm glad someone found it funny other than me.
It was funny as fuck. I don't know what people's problems are.
I don't know. People take shit too seriously.
I am fucking passed out tipsy right now.
I am a hardcore gamer and you are insulting my people. Fuck you.
I'm sorry. How are you become an affiliate of me?
How are you become an affiliate of me?
What? What?
How do you speak for me?
Zach says he still hasn't finished Pong. Yeah, the end guy in Pong is really hard.
That guy's an asshole. I'm sure they made that guy impossible to beat. I've never met anyone who's beaten Pong.
No. Me either.
Fucking dick. We're a program that needs a punch in a cock. Mighty cock.
I think I need to say that in my sci-fi guy voice, David, or Bill Snerd. The Z-Man is an awesome actor. He went to the acting school of imagination.
Right? That's awesome!
Oh, apparently David beat Pong. So there you go.
Guys,
he's the one.
There's no video evidence that you beat it, so you clearly are just fucking lying.
That's right. Picker, it didn't happen.
No, video didn't fucking happen. Nowadays you can just hack the end screen out, so fuck you.
True.
I want to see a video of you doing it. Without cheats.
No moding.
18-hour video of Pong.
That'd be awesome. I think I might do that. It's like a 6-hour video of me playing Pong.
With no commentary.
Yeah, just every now and then.
Do,
fuck!
Do,
Son of a bitch! Fuck this game! And you hear me throw the controller. Jeff said, I'm so pathetic, I set Pong to 2 players and slayed that motherfucker again and again and again.
If beating Pong existed, there would be porn of it.
I'm gonna go pee again.
Rule 34. Pong porn.
Counter at like 4. That's how I just have to keep count.
Yep.
Yep.
Is that it? Did we run out of stuff to say already?
I'll come up with other things to say.
Liar. You have nothing to say. Now, we get stowed in, like, our private, personal chats of just us, and you can't shut the guy up. In fact, he gets really ornery with us when we won't let him speak constantly.
Yeah.
So, get him here in front of all you folks, and he just clams right up. Saying, I got nothing to say. I'm stout.
Yeah, I found Pong.
I'm stout, man. Yay. Yes, James asks, hey Z, are you planning any special Halloween vids this year? Absolutely, I would love to do, like, a shit ton of them. Speaking of which, I should probably get started on them. So, yeah, October's only a couple weeks away now. I also need to, well, just do some videos, because I haven't done any in, like, 3 weeks now, so... Yeah, we'll see how things go. But, yeah, I definitely plan to do something special for Halloween this year as well. It's kind of become a tradition.
16-hour-long video along with AVGN on commentary.
Yeah.
Take my money now.
Yeah, right.
So,
Nice. David says he's got a lot of G1 Transformers on orders because 80s toys rock. Yes, they do.
yes, they do.
Well, I would like to talk about something.
Before that, hold on.
Alright.
I'd like to point out that Raz this morning at like 7 a.m. told me that he ordered my camera and that he's sending me a tracking number. And then he went to bed or went away and never came back. The new camera, yeah, that I'm supposed to get.
Is it
Right in time for me not to be able to use it.
Is this the C920 or?
Yeah,
Nice.
Yay!
That'll make a big difference.
I know. I'm really looking
Big
forward to
difference.
it. I've been needed for a long time.
Yeah.
We'll
Hey
see if it
Sean, I
happens.
found Pong porn.
Oh God.
Oh God. Oh Jesus.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
There you go. Pong porn.
I mean, you guys have seen porn of lunch, haven't you?
Yeah.
Dong.
Yeah. Good luck. Is it good luck with that, Zach? He says he wants an original unfucked with G1 Megatron. Yeah, probably the single most sought after G1 Transformer.
You know what I suggest? Just get the reissue from about 4 years ago. There's Rule 34 on lunch, by the way. Just in case you've never seen that.
Jeff, why? Why would you do that to a 4-year-old?
Oh no! Rosie's 6, and I haven't even shown her that yet.
Holy shit, Jeff! You
I'm
fucking
waiting.
asshole!
I'm waiting until
You're
she's.
the worst dad ever.
I'm waiting until she's seen all the way through seasons 1 and 2 of G1, and then we'll watch the movie. Just so she's like really attached to Optimus and all those wonderful G1 characters.
Really
Cyber 6.
So.
That 1 pixel nipple.
Yeah.
I just know that when you do that to her, and when she sees Optimus Prime die, she's gonna be like, "Excuse me."
Oh yeah. I know. That's what Rosie does. She's so sweet, and in her sorrow,
record that. I want
is
to be
like
devastated.
we'll be watching something, and like one of the characters will die, and she'll just go, "Excuse me." And she'll like climb down off the chair and like quietly walk into the next room, and
my God, you need to film the fuck out of that.
and then she just throws herself on the bed and bawls her eyes out for like 5 minutes, and then she's fine.
Yeah, you need to make that reaction video, dude. Really do for Transformers the movie.
Jeff is saying, "Well, shit, I didn't recall that fucking Autobot death. I mean, Jesus, fucking execution style, no less." Oh, I know. Like when Ironhide.
And cuss words, duh.
When Ironhide takes Megatron's cannon to the face, it's pretty brutal. It's pretty brutal.
You know, when there's that scene where it just slowly like the smoke and of like the essence of life just slowly bleeds out of that one Autobot's
Prowl.
mouth.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck
Is that
yeah!
Prowl?
Kill Prowl.
Well, you
God
described it when we were doing the movie Gangbang. It's like his soul is escaping.
Yeah.
damn it. Fucking sad.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just,
Can't
I
even
mean,
fucking do that. Can't even
it
use
even
fucking
gets
audio.
even more brutal when,
Mhm.
you know, Galvatron appears and just decides to not only shoot but evaporate Starscream.
Yeah.
It was less Transformers and more Carlita's Way. Very nicely put.
It was pretty
I
brutal.
would like to say that sadly we cannot use the Transformers movie Gangbang for my birthday. I cannot get the audio removed.
Great.
Every time I do, it distorts the the talking badly.
Fuck. Well, I mean, we could go in manually and at least remove the audio bleed from the silent parts in between when nobody's talking. It would be take a very long time, though.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. We'll just fucking watch it again. Oh no, we have to watch Transformers movie again.
Yeah.
That's so sad. We'll just make sure we're drunk for it.
Yeah. Yeah, the audio bleed was pretty severe on that, as I recall.
It's fucking sad. Because Raz didn't realize.
Hey, Brooks Raditz in the house. Asks, are you unboxing the new Inspector Gadget DVD? Whenever I get around to getting it, yes, I will absolutely do. Like
someone sent it to him, essentially.
Either if someone sends it to me, or if get my money issues sorted out and I can actually buy it, then I will definitely do that for sure. That's pretty high on my must-get list, actually.
Did I just fucking read that right, Rob Jensen? You think that Bay's trilogy is better? What number one is good? What? Fuck, you know what? Fuck you. Get out of the fucking chat.
No.
Fuck you.
I thought number one was okay.
You get out of your own chat.
I didn't have a lot of big issues with that. 2 was just a fucking travesty. 3 I have not seen yet, so I can't say.
3 was
Three
an
is
okay
following
sci-fi
with
robot invasion
2.
film.
I have not started my MASH set yet, Cash. Wait until I can set aside some time and.
I was gonna say about Optimus Prime. Am I the only one? Whenever somebody mentions his death in the movie, I automatically, my brain is filled with that fucking song with his death knell. So
The death music.
Yeah.
The track
The
of
death-
which is
the-
called "The
I
Death
can't
of
help-
Optimus Prime."
Yeah, I can't help but think of that. I can't help but have that fill my mind.
In the sadness and melancholy.
No! It again.
It's the Transformers theme, but it's like
Transformers is our Vietnam.
it's the
goddamn it.
funeral version of the Transformers theme, I swear. And it even ends with the dun 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 dun.
No,
like
Rob.
that final note of finality.
Rob says they're well done movies, but you're wrong, Rob. The shot selection's poor, the lighting's flat and uninteresting, the characters are poorly written, and everything looks like shit. That's not a good movie. Not well done at all. It's bad, and that's why I hate them.
And
Number 3 was okay at best.
And it kind of shits all over the, almost 30 years now of lore that they could
aside.
draw upon.
Is reimagining, so that aside,
I love those
it's just
movies.
a bad movie.
Yeah, but I mean, new characters introduced that just offend everybody instead of drawing upon the massive roster of characters that exist.
I'm talking about overall job. You were talking about 1 and 3 were decent.
Rob, don't mind him. He just likes to tell everybody that they're wrong.
You know what? Fuck you. You're wrong.
Jeff says.
Fuck.
Jeff Messerman says, I fear little Junior Messerman is in his toddler bed tonight, and that song is infecting his nightmares. Damn it.
Yeah, you,
Good job, Jeff.
fucking asshole.
Father of the year,
Yeah.
right there.
Father of the Year.
you go fucking dead on. That's it.
He'll remember this forever. This will be the one thing from his pre-5 years old years that he will remember forever.
Rob, you listen to me. I'm drunk. I cannot do what you ask me.
Read the comment closer.
No, I'm wrong.
Referring to the fact that you said 1 was good. Fuck you. It wasn't good.
There we go. Saying Bayformers was well made is like saying Twilight is up there with Lawrence of Arabia.
No,
No.
that's a fallacy.
It's not that bad.
Well, that wasn't my quote. That was Torbeck's quote.
I know,
Oh,
but the
okay.
fallacy. What he's it's fine. It's still a fallacy. I'm not drunk.
I
enough-
own
I'd
the
still
original
take-
Transformers.
I'd still take
Bayfoamers
Bayfoamers over Twilight.
on Google.
Tell us how much you hate
Doritos.
Twilight, Stout.
Fucking Parent Doritos and fucking Lay's
Masterpiece of modern cinema and dramatic storytelling.
If I had to
Oh, yeah.
compare
The Twilight
Bayformers
Saga.
to Twilight, Bayformers is like a hot fart, and Twilight is fucking diarrhea.
Let me just put it
It's a
this
hot
way
shirt.
It's a hot shart.
Let me just put it this way about Twilight. The only thing I can really remember about that series is everybody
We watched the
eating
first
fucking
two.
red vines.
We watched
Yeah.
the first two, and that
And
was
all I
it.
can remember is people eating red vines. And I'm like, hey, I
Come
like
on.
red vines.
Come
Now,
on,
here's the thing.
you don't remember where they were all making plans to go see that new movie, Face Punch?
Oh my god.
I was so dumb.
That was
Here's the
Stephanie
thing, I
Meyer's
watched all 5 films.
brilliant commentary / satire on the vapidness of action movie culture. It's like, oh yeah, Face Punch, the one with the punching in the faces. That's literally what one of the characters says.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? That's what you came up with.
Here's the
Good.
It would
thing.
be great if she had a place where she could, if she was in a place where she could make that kind of commentary, but her own content is vapid.
Yes.
She has no business telling other people that their content is vapid.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fucking Twilight.
Here's the
Yeah.
problem. All right, I watched all the movies. Fuck,
Yeah.
I can't remember. They're all one big
There's
movie. Anyway,
5.
here's
I'll
the
watch
thing.
the other ones eventually. I'm not in any rush.
and I watched them without rip tracks. I wanted to appropriately judge them. Just I don't fucking
Oh,
judge a
wow.
movie until I fucking see it. And
Yeah,
it's the
fuck
worst movie
that.
I've ever seen.
Fuck
But
it.
here's the thing. The direction of that, it's not even like the actors aren't bad. Because I've seen the actors in other things, and they're fine, okay?
Yeah.
The direction in that is so bad that the director could not competently lead their actors to the place they needed to be to act
Yeah.
their parts correctly. I feel the movie would be at the level of at least not horrible if they had gotten at least that far. At least that
Yeah.
far. It could have been at least not vapidly horrible. It would
Yeah.
have been like, it's Hollywood fluff, but it was okay. That's the
And
best it
then-
could be. But it's not that. It's bad directed,
Yeah.
badly lit, badly
Um,
fucking written, and
and
sadly
this is
badly
why-
acted because of shit direction.
Yeah.
And it's at this reason why the movie Vampires Suck is so funny.
James Hester asks, question is, how many people who saw the Bay movies, going back to Transformers, have any history with the franchise? Well, that's sad but true. Just like
That's true.
Well, just like a lot of modern Doctor Who fans only watch the new series and refuse to even acknowledge the old series, which is a shame because they're really missing out, And
However, I know
Huh?
plenty of people who've never seen the original series of Transformers and still hate the Bayformers because they're just bad movies.
yeah. Oh yeah, no, exactly. They're bad on multiple levels. Zach says, I acknowledge the fact that Twilight is a piece of shit, but I still enjoy myself when I watch them. Several parts make me burst with laughter, though 3 was close to being pretty good. Action-packed. Action-packed and Pee-wee.
Look,
Okay.
the last sequence of the movie, of the fifth movie, was fucking amazing. I was like, holy shit, I want to see this movie.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
it was like, oh, by the way, it was a dream. Like, fuck you!
And then it was
fuck
over.
you! I'm like, god damn it, that was awesome, and then you just shed all of your awesome. That's part of the whole series.
Jeff says Twilight would have been so much better if the vamps were all doing Lugosi. Black capes. I never drink wine. Slicked back hair. Totally different experience.
I never drink. Why?
Yeah.
Joe said it sure injected a lot of cash into the franchise, and you received the shout set because of the Bayformers. You're assuming, Joe, that set wouldn't have come regardless.
No, that was the 25th anniversary of the franchise. It had nothing to do with the Bayformers.
Take note that it doesn't acknowledge the Bayformers at all.
No. It very passingly in that there's a fan film on there that uses music or sound from the 86 movie trailer set to footage from the Bayformers. And that's basically it.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
It probably made it a little better.
Now, it may have been that we got a bigger set because of the former set, but the whole series would have come out eventually, and it was a nice packaging.
Yeah.
Okay, that was not going to change.
Yeah, I mean the Rhino sets came out long before there was talk of doing a live action movie. It was time for a re-release, and the new movie was coming out, so yeah, of course, cross promotion. But I don't think that it would not have happened.
Right.
Regardless. I mean, it was also the 25th anniversary of the franchise, which was a significant time to be marketing it regardless.
Two things. Cash said, at the end of Transformers 2, I turned to my girlfriend and said, I'm sorry, and was very sincere. Two, Jeff brought a point that tons of people have loved Emmerich Godzilla, and he thought it was roundly reviled. Actually, look, I'm a hardcore Godzilla fan. I'm gonna make some fans of mine cry, mainly Raptor. Godzilla 98 wasn't a bad movie. It was just not a good Godzilla film.
Yeah.
It's not a terrible movie. It's a good film, and in fact, it's a 2.5-hour ride of a monster film with the giant iguana, which was fine.
Yeah, just don't call it Godzilla.
The same thing I have a problem with Transformers 3. I actually kind of enjoyed it. Except for the part where it was called Transformers. All the characters had those names.
Yeah.
Space Robot Invasion would have been a great fucking movie. You know? So, yeah, this actually, Emmerich Godzilla has grown on a lot of people, like me. But Gino is still Gino.
There are aspects of the Emmerich Godzilla that I like. I enjoyed it when I went to see it in the theater originally. The only problem I had with it was, towards the end, it started stretching plausibility within its own logic. I.e., when Godzilla started laying eggs. It was like, really? Don't recall that ever happening, ever. Ever.
Well, no, but that's its own thing. It did explain how Godzilla had a son and was not given a sex to the hermaphrodite.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's bullshit. What's born without giving, without having sex? Like, there's actually several species born pregnant, but okay, of lizard.
Like tribbles.
Not real life species, though.
Oh. Like tribbles.
There's several. So look, it being pregnant, fine, whatever.
It easily just said asexual reproduction.
Well, yeah.
Well,
look it up on Wikipedia,
yes,
folks. It exists.
When the get impregnated, it's 2 levels of impregnation from the same male.
Yeah.
It's not actually asexual reproduction. It's interesting. Because with
it's a guy in a lizard suit pooping out a smaller guy in a lizard suit.
Excuse me.
It would be like the rhino scene in Ace Ventura.
Oh god, yeah. I freaking love that scene.
Well, I don't know about that, Joe. Joe says, yeah, I get you might get toys and TV series re-release, but you probably wouldn't get the production value, as it was a sure thing to anyone owning Transformers licensing to make a shit ton of money if they made a quality product cost efficient. Well, yeah, but I mean, also bear in mind this was Shout Factory doing it. Shout Factory puts a lot of effort into their sets, and they make them for the fan base. And Transformers and G.I. Joe, by the way, which they were doing at the same time, both have huge, fanatical, fiercely loyal fan bases. And Transformers had actually already been in the middle of a huge revival with all the comic books that had been coming out from Dreamwave and IDW. It had already regained popularity and was in the public consciousness of the genre fans again, really for the first time in 20 years. So again, the movie was just kind of icing on the cake. That just made the cross-promotion a little bit easier for them. But it would have happened regardless. I mean, it was still hugely popular. Same with G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe had also enjoyed a revival in much the same way with the new comic books and new toy lines and everything. So, yeah, I don't think it would have been much, if any, different than what we got, regardless of whether or not the movie came out. And actually,
the assumption that Shout Factory actually makes a lot of money is wrong. They don't. They don't make a lot of money on any of the releases.
In the case of Transformers and G.I. Joe, they were pretty much sure things because they already had huge, fiercely loyal, built-in fan bases who, in this case, unlike the Rhino sets, were actually quite actively involved in the production of both sets. So they knew that they were going to sell. And a lot of fans even said that they were buying every single version of the set that Show Factory was putting out. Like, yeah, it must be nice to have lots of disposable income. So they're buying the individual season sets. They bought the Matrix set. They bought the re-release in the silver box. And the single disc releases of the original miniseries and everything just to support the release. So, yeah, honestly, I don't think it would have been much different, regardless. Cash Black says regarding the new RoboCop, Part PG, Part 13, all garbage.
Well, the fact that it's PG-13 means absolute jack shit. It just looks like crap.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Mm-hmm. But then again, it's an early trailer. We might see the next trailer and we might be able to be like, holy shit, that actually looks kind of cool. We don't know. Based on our current observations, it doesn't look good. Well, except for the Salad Man.
Yes, it was definitely a boost in high def. Sorry, Joe says, maybe I just remember that film being really a boost in high def sales when it was released. I was working in the media department at Future Shop at the time. It was all about Transformers 300 and Planet Earth. Okay. When Blu-ray and HD DVD were going hard at each other. Yeah, I remember that. And Transformers was... Toshiba had actually made a deal with Paramount, so Paramount was only releasing their stuff on HD DVD at the time. And Transformers was the big release. And it still got beat by Blu-ray in terms of overall sales that week, the week that it was released, which is hilarious, by literally 1%. That particular week, Transformers pushed HD DVD sales to 49% of overall HD media sales that week, and Blu-ray still hung in there with 51%. So.
Cash, when you say you don't see it, I already discount your opinion. You need to see it so you can appropriately say negative things about it.
So you can appropriately hate it, yeah.
Yeah. If you talk shit about a movie you haven't seen, your opinion doesn't count until you've seen the fucking movie, alright?
No, that's very...
I can talk shit about all sorts of movies, but don't take my word for it unless you've actually seen it.
That's very true, Jeff. Jeff says, arguably, Verhoeven is as much the star of RoboCop as anything else. Without that twisted Dane at the helm, I fear the worst. Well, it's very true, because, I mean, Verhoeven rarely does a film without some kind of underlying message or subtext to it. And originally, he tossed the script for RoboCop in the bin and wanted nothing to do with it. He just kind of dismissed it out of hand. But his wife read it and handed it back to him and says, "No, I think there's more to this than what you're seeing. I think you should read it again." And then he read it again and realized there was some interesting things, interesting thematic ideas there that he could work with that would work well with his style. And he went with it. And, you know, if you look at the original film, I mean, it's got so many layers to it. I mean, on the surface, it's this good-looking, slam-bang, no-holds-barred action film. But it's also got, you know, these wonderful satirical, like, dark humor and satire elements about, you know, corporate America and stuff.
And we have no idea if the new one has that.
And it's got underlying themes about resurrection and redemption and what it means to be human and all these different things going on. And there's some Jesus stuff in there too, yeah. But that's kind of where I was going with the resurrection and redemption thing. But
don't forget Jesus.
But it's just, and that's why it holds up so well, is because it was when you had this wonderful cast of character actors who were very much cast against type, like with the type of characters you normally see them as.
Like Red Foreman.
and they did great. They did so well. I mean, Ronnie Cox, who played Dick Jones, normally played really nice guy characters.
And then he couldn't get nice guy characters after that.
Yeah, and then because he was so good at it that
fucking asshole.
He was great, and pretty much everybody, like Clarence Boddicker's gang, and what's his face who played Clarence Boddicker himself.
And Red Foreman.
He was like all those actors again were known for playing nice guys and nice characters, and they were just like the most brutal gang of thugs you'd ever seen on screen. And they did a great job at it.
Now, in defense of the new movie, there is a hint that there will be some subtext. There is an appropriate level of violence in a trailer, but we don't know how gory it would be, and we don't know if they're going to release an uncut version on video.
Yeah.
Second of all, Padilla, the director, is a competent director who's released some good films and some great subtext. So, to be fair, based on this trailer, it looks like shit. However, I am open enough to say that if the next trailer, or even just seeing the film, changes my mind, I am willing to change my opinion about it.
Yeah.
I will just say that right now.
Joe says, also, I think the humor was a big thing in that film. Just watch the original RoboCop in the beginning of the week. Rob says, sure, I got somewhat disturbed by RoboCop, but I was surprised at how much I felt for him. Hope Take 2 of Blade Runner is the same. Saw it 6 years ago and didn't like it. Yeah, definitely revisit Blade Runner. It's one that you'll see more in it the more times you see it.
I think Justin's been trying to space it.
You need to see it at least twice.
Justin.
Zach says RoboCop, referring to Peter Weller, was awesome in Into Darkness and as the voice of Batman. Yes, in The Dark Knight Returns, that was great. Joe says also violence was a state of the norm in that non-police state that it's set in. Jeff says he's had such a messed up beginning. Verhoeven, his childhood home under constant bombing threat by Nazis, really set him up to be the type of filmmaker we've come to know and love. He's not include...
He hasn't finished
something. Okay.
Well, if you look at Verhoeven's films, they're all incredibly subversive. They're all, a good chunk of them, I should say, are focused on the next step in human evolution.
Yeah, there's a lot to them.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, satire is what I'm looking for. A lot of satire, including Showgirl, which is 100% satire. People totally missed it. Totally fucking missed that one. Just way over their fucking heads.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I like the original Starship Troopers so much, as well, because it was largely the same team who did the original RoboCop. Same writers, same director, even same guy doing the music, Basil Polidorus.
And the human evolution theme runs to that too.
It has a very similar kind of vibe to it. I mean, you got the same kind of dark humor and satire and stuff. In that case, it's about fascism more than anything else. But just a great movie that I think at the time, anyway, I think it's been appreciated since. But I think at the time it wasn't as appreciated as it should have been.
What, Showgirls or Starship Troopers?
Starship Troopers.
It was a huge hit. But...
Jeff says, yeah, it was a huge hit, but everybody I talked to said, oh, it was stupid, I hated it, it sucked, blah, blah, blah.
Well, that's...
So, yeah, I heard the same thing.
Yeah, it's a movie that grows on you.
Yeah.
You know?
And I saw it, I thought it was great, I had a blast with it. I particularly enjoyed the dark humor, much in the same way that I enjoyed it in the original RoboCop, so... Yeah,
I remember when it came out, I heard the terms, they'll only sucker you in once, kind of thing.
Jeff says, sorry, felt that he's not included in enough great directors' conversations these days, is what I was saying. Yeah, absolutely. I've seen a little bit of his stuff before he started up in Hollywood. I think RoboCop was actually his first big Hollywood film. One that I really enjoy. I'd never seen Turkish Delight. I've heard that one's really good. But I have seen The Fourth Man, which is actually one of my all-time favorite foreign films. I think it's just a brilliant film. Very dark and twisted and disturbing and funny, but also very, very frank in its depiction of sex and sexuality in terms of characters and stuff. So, not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but it's kind of like the prototype for Basic Instinct, which Verhoeven also directed, of course.
I've only seen his American films. I haven't seen his Danish films.
You should check out Fourth Man at some point.
Yeah, there's a collection of all four of them.
Spetters, is that another one of his? I've heard of it. I've never seen it. Yeah. So.
There's a collection of his pre-America films. I should watch them.
Oh, really?
Money.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sweet. Yeah.
It's like a 4-pack or a 3-pack.
I think I knew about that one. Yeah. Was that Criterion or was it just a?
No, it's just some random company.
Yeah. Cool.
Like I don't think that company ever released anything else either.
No.
The thing about Starship Troopers, Hollow Man, and RoboCop is they form a trilogy about possible human evolutions and how we really shouldn't look at trying to make ourselves meta-human anytime.
Yeah.
We're not ready.
I still have not seen Hollow Man. I do actually have the double bill disc or Blu-ray from Mill Creek. So I should sit down and watch that one of these days.
Of what? Oh, Hollow Man? Oh,
Yeah.
Hollow Man 2 is fucking awful, but...
Is it?
Like, literally, you want to gouge your eyeballs out with a fucking rusty spoon.
Well, the
It's bad.
first one is Kevin Bacon, isn't it?
Yeah, the first one's great.
Yeah.
It's fun as hell, but,
Cool.
I mean, great in the sense that not the greatest thing Verhoeven's done, but it's fun, it's subversive, it's satire,
Okay. Cool.
there's subtext, and it's good. But number 2 is like, please just castrate me, it'll be a lot less painful than...
I definitely check
God.
that out, yeah. Jeff says David Cronenberg hits some of the same beats, though obviously even more viscerally at times. Yeah,
Cronenberg's
Cronenberg...
all about the mental state, though. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
the mental state and figuring out different ways to disturb his viewers. So,
Well, he's talking about, it's not a way to disturb you, it's just talking about human sexuality in non-standard forms that fucking throws people.
You're thinking like
really
Videodrome
and Crash,
Crash.
and a good
His
chunk of
stuff,
his movies
yeah.
are actually subversively sexual.
Yeah.
A lot of them. He's obsessed with that. Holy shit, is he?
Hollow Man, Rob. Rob was just asking, what was the third one? RoboCop, Starship Troopers, and Hollow Man was the
Hollow
third
Man,
one.
yeah.
So...
That was basically his human. Been writing a paper for a while now about that trilogy, that trinity of films he made over about a 15-year period.
Zach says, fuck Hollow Man 2. Any sequel without any of the original cast and Christian Slater as the lead is doomed to take off.
No, that's not true at all.
I don't know.
but
I
it's
like
just badly
Christian.
written.
I actually like Christian Slater. I haven't seen him in
Christian
much
Slater's fine.
recently, but I
I mean, how many actors do you know can do that good of a Jack Nicholson?
I like this is
entire
true.
Career?
Well, as in particular in Heathers, he really plays it up in Heathers,
Well,
which is a great movie.
it's the most filmically nerdy we've gotten in a long time. It's good.
It is. This is
Miss
what
it.
people come here for. Just
Cyber
sometimes
6,
we're
get
off
the
our
Video
game.
Dream, get the Criterion Collection Videodrome. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I really
It's
want that.
amazing.
I have not seen Videodrome in so long.
I rub it on my face occasionally. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love you.
Death to
It was my first
Videodrome! Long live the new flesh!
The 2 movies I got in Blu-ray from Criterion first were Breathless and Videodrome. I bought them at the same time because they had the buy one get one,
Nice.
like a half off sale at
That
Barnes
was
and Noble.
the Breathless you sent me, wasn't it? Because you
Yeah, I sent you the DVD copy. I upgraded my
because
Blu-ray.
you finally got the Blu-ray. Yeah.
Funny enough, they were my first 2 DVDs from Criterion also.
Really?
Yes.
There you go. Cash says he doesn't care for Videodrome. Oh well.
Well, I don't care for you, Cash. It works out.
Oh, Naked Lunch. I've never actually seen that all the way
Never
through.
seen it.
Yeah, I've
Seen clips from it.
I've seen clips, and I really want to see it, but I just never got around to it. Keep forgetting about it.
It's a movie.
It is. It's a movie, and it's based on a book, apparently. So.
But it's not at all apparently related to the book, because the book's apparently unfilmable, is what I've read.
Oh, well, there you go then.
So it apparently sticks to mostly the spirit of the book.
I know
but-
there's a talking asshole in it.
How do you prefer Existence to fucking Videodrome? Holy fuck!
I haven't
dude,
seen
that
Existence.
boggles my fucking mind.
I haven't seen Existence.
It touches on a lot of the same things that Cronenberg does, the whole like next evolution human thing, the human
Gotcha.
sexuality, weirdness, and alternate realities and alternate states. But holy fuck,
Gojira.
Existence is probably his weakest film, and that's not saying he makes bad movies. None of his films are bad. It's just his weakest film.
Raptor says he's only got one criteria on Gojira. If that stays the case, I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a really
definitely
good release. too.
I will never sell any of my Criterions. That's no way. They're too beautiful. Funk Monk says Videodrome with James Woods. What more do you need? There you go.
James Woods doing a James Wood impression. Yay! But then there's also a stomach, vagina, and a head, a TV fucking with your head. And
Well,
not I mean like the TV messing with you, but like you fucking the TV with your head.
Manic says talking asshole. Was Jim Carrey doing his thing from Ass Ventura again? Well, apparently the concept of it's basically about a writer, and he's I don't know what the circumstances are because I haven't seen the film, but the one of the clips I saw was he has a typewriter that evolves into this talking ass, and.
Yeah.
And apparently the basic idea for that was just the expression he's talking out of his ass. So they literally visualized that in the film as a talking asshole. So the asshole is like talking to him, and it's asking, "Can you just rub a little salt on me?" So he takes some salt and like rubs it around the sphincter, and he's like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah. That's Cronenberg. I told you, a lot of his
sphincter
movies
is just
supposed to be
puckering
about
and
sexuality.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, that's so
There's a
good.
lot of homosexuality in the book, apparently. So
It
at
just
the time of making it,
it
not
just
really
seems like
acceptable
such a
for films.
twisted, bizarre movie. I really want to see it. That's the only thing I know about it is the talking assholes part.
I've been meaning to pick up Naked Lunch for a while on Blu-ray.
Yeah. No, I've heard it's really good. And there's apparently a lot more to it than just the talking ass. But
Yes, Talking Ass is literally a segment of it.
yeah.
I have seen some fucking weird shit in that. It's one of them.
Yeah.
To be fair, I have Stereo, Crimes of the Future, and Fast Company, the 3 films that Cronenberg did first.
Yeah.
Stereo's a short film. Crimes of the Future is technically a short film because it's under an hour, but fuck, it feels like 2 hours when we're watching it. It's terrible. Really terrible. But you can see hints of Cronenberg there. And the Fast Company is a weird film for Cronenberg because it doesn't have any of his normal films, normal traits other than, like, obsession. That's about it. All it really shares with it. That was released from Blue Underground, actually.
Robes Marlin says, one criterion I don't plan to get is The Following. Caught that on Netflix. Confirms that I'm just not that big a fan of Nolan. Although Memento is alright. Same with Insomnia, and I like the Batman films. I love Memento.
Jeff.
I love Memento. I've not seen Insomnia. And the Batman films are okay to me.
I was not a fan of Insomnia, and I did like...
Robes Marlin, that's the problem. Sorry, I wasn't Jeff.
And I liked Inception.
Well,
I
once
enjoyed
again, me and
Inception.
Robes Marlin do not agree at all. Still. But that's okay. We're allowed to call him an asshole, and he can call me an asshole back.
James Hester says Scream Factory is trying to become the next Criterion. Well, at least as far as
Not
cult,
really.
as far as cult films go, they are easily on Criterion level.
I would say
What I've
that
seen.
Shout Factory is trying to become what Blue Underground used to be,
Yeah,
and Anchor Bay used to be.
yeah.
Both companies have fallen by the wayside. Now, Blue Underground's still doing good releases.
Blue Underground's
They're
still
starting
good.
to come back, but
Yeah.
they're definitely not as good as they used to be, especially since
You don't hear about
Scorpion
them
releasing
as much.
Scorpion releasing Code Red and another company I can't remember off the top of my head all started making their own labels, and so they don't do special features for Anchor Bay and Blue Underground anymore. That's a big thing. So that is a problem.
Jeff
Oh, it's
says-
Synapse. That was the other one.
Is that Peter Weller? I didn't even know he was in that. It says Peter Weller is so beautifully deadpan in Naked Lunch too. His world is coming unglued, and he mostly reacts by saying, "Oh."
Yeah, pretty much. That explains it.
That's great. Brennan says, you guys know J.K. Rowling is making a Harry Potter spin-off movie series.
You know, Jeff said, but when I buy a
Interesting.
Screen Factory disc, I still get to feed my children. You know, they're the same price on Amazon. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it depends. Like, Criterion's you rarely see cheap. I mean, you occasionally go on sale. But
They're on like $20, $25 on Amazon pretty regularly, and
Yeah.
then and fucking shit, Screen Factories are about the same price, $20
Yeah.
to $25.
I typically see Scream Factory titles for $20, $25. I know in the stores, I see Criterion's go for way more, like starting in the $40 range and up.
Yeah,
You know? It's
or
ridiculous.
30 for some stores.
Yeah,
That's all I'm talking
sometimes
about.
30, usually like 35 at the lowest. And if, oh my god, if it's a 2-disc set, $50. You know.
To be fair, Criterion, it's not Criterion's fault that they price it out, however, in the store side. I'm going to charge full retail, even though that's
Yeah.
not what anyone ever fucking does.
I know.
That's the store's fault, please.
I know.
$40 or
And the
$30
problem
for
now, of course,
that.
is there's fewer brick and mortar stores actually carrying the discs.
Yeah, I know.
So you're getting into almost a monopoly situation where the few that are left can price it at whatever they want because they're the only ones in town that have it.
Right.
So
Well, and I'm afraid with that fucking Zatoichi box set, the 26 film Zatoichi box sets. Like,
I thought it was
it's
25.
only 186. 100. Oh, it's 25.
I thought
sorry.
it was all but one.
No, it's all of them. Every last one of them except for the new remake.
Okay, maybe that's the one that they were.
And no, I'm sorry. It doesn't have the last film from the 80s because the last film from the 80s was made from a different company. Was
Okay.
done way later like 20 years after the fact.
Okay.
So.
That's probably the
After
one.
the movie series comes a TV show, which is its own thing, and then 10 years, 15 years pass, and then a fucking movie comes out. And then 10 years, 15 years after that, a remake comes out.
Wow.
So those aren't technically counted because they're different production companies. But
Right.
It's funny. It's only $186. I was like, oh, really? For 25 movies or whatever? That's crazy. And then I looked on I looked at big box retailers like list of upcoming releases. $300. Like,
Yeah.
That sounds about right, but no.
Rose Marlin says, "Who was the dude that asked why a Criterion 3 movie box set should be as cheap as the Matrix box set?" I don't know. I don't recall that one.
The Matrix, what you can get for like maybe $30 at most.
It's pretty cheap now. I was actually about to reacquire it for my collection when I suddenly went poor. Because I sold that the last time I sold a bunch of my stuff. And I've been wanting to get it back because I've actually been kind of wanting to watch them again. Haven't seen them for quite a while. Well, I guess we should wrap it up, guys. It's been a couple hours.
Awesome.
Want to try to keep it around 2 hours every week. Not get too out of control. Plus we got Doctor Who to watch, damn it.
Yeah.
And I can't stay up too late anyway because I got the little one, so... Yeah. It was on your Facebook page. You answered him and oh, okay. This must have been a little while ago.
Ben Christie's like one of my favorite Criterions since The Last Samurai, but that's not a Criterion. That's Tom Cruise film.
See, my real fans hang out on the Facebook page because they know that even when I'm not doing videos, I'll always be doing something on the Facebook page. Lamenting about my pathetic life.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, Joe says, what's hella cheap is the X-Men trilogy on Blue. Yeah.
The two X-Men movies are great.
When
extra feature in the third one.
When I reacquired that, I got the same set that I originally had, the 9-disc set, and it was like $17, I think, brand new. So, score.
Yeah, those first two movies, that two movie set's great. That bonus feature, that third piece of shit, yeah.
Yeah, that bonus feature of that non-canon third movie that they had proposed and made just to see.
That they're gonna make canon again somehow. I don't fucking know how they're gonna do that.
With the new
movie.
one. I'm actually kind of looking forward to the new one.
I'm interested how they're gonna do that for sure.
Because Bryan Singer's back at the helm, and they're actually doing the storyline that I thought they should have done for the third movie. Finally. And apparently it's going to have the X-Men from First Class and the X-Men from the trilogy in it in some capacity. So, pretty interesting. I'm actually interested to see how that's going to turn out. The only thing that I haven't been impressed about is the designs for the Sentinels that they showed. I'm hoping that those are like prototypes or something, that we'll see a more classic design somewhere in the movie. Rub says they made it canon with Wolverine. With the Wolverine. Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet either.
I've seen the first 10 minutes of the Wolverine. That was cool.
Yeah, I really want to see. I really want to see that. Actually, I heard it was really good.
The beginning's really cool. I was like, oh man, I want to see this now.
Yeah, they're bringing back both Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen are in it. I'm guessing as the present day X-Men, and then the rest will be
Seventh Samurai.
Okay.
Ben Christian said he meant Seventh Samurai, not Last Samurai.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay, Jamie. We're winding down anyway. Jamie says that she can't stay. She works in an hour and a half. So there you go.
Boo. Well, we're leaving, but boo anyways.
All the Kurosawa stuff is Criterions that I want to get, and see, even Google's trying to kick me out. All right. Okay, we'll see you guys next week. Until then, well, hopefully we'll see Skinslip next week. If not, well, you've been given fair warning as to what happened.
Regardless, I'll be at my role-playing thing.
That's right, yeah.
Vampire the Masquerade.
Gotcha. Cool. That'd be awesome.
Punch things in the face.
Yay. Alrighty.
Face punching.
So have yourselves an awesome week, everybody. Remember, the DVD Blu-ray sale is still ongoing until Sunday. So if there's anything on the list that you want, get it now, because anything that's left over is going to the pawn shop, and I'd much rather go to you guys. Just saying. Alrighty. Talk to you later. Till next time. Thanks for chatting, and sayonara.
Peace.
Peace. I like boobies.
How do you turn this off then?
I like boobies.